Oh, good
Hats off to that.
That's the best thing they ever... No, it's not.
No, big fan of Earth, Wind... I could not name one Earth, Wind and Fire song, I'll be honest with you.
I just can't believe for a second that they ever thought they were going to get away with those costumes.
Well, Morten, a big Earth, Wind and Fire fan, now come on. There's got to be something going on there.
I agree with you, and I'm not a fan, no. So I couldn't name a record either, but that's because I don't really pay attention too much.
Right.
In the music business.
Have you ever achieved a Lifetime Achievement Award? That seems an odd thing to get, because, you know, they're still alive, aren't they?
I thought we'd been going for a while, but looking at this, we've got some way to go.
When you're back in 20 years' time with a wispy little beard and long bits coming like that, that's when I want to talk to you, sir. That's the time.
I'll see you.
But I will talk to you now, because my music guest this week is the best thing to come out of Norway since Johan Wahler invented the paperclip in 1899. That's a fact. As frontman for 80s legends Aha, Morten Harket topped the charts in the UK and US with Take On Me. Now he's back with a sellout gig at the Royal Albert Hall and new single Lifelines. Here's a sneaky clip. Hats off, man. That's your new record. I like that. Now, this is the second... You've got a new album coming out. I'm excited for you. Now, you've got a new album coming out, and this is the second album in 2 years, isn't it? Yeah. What was it like getting back in the studio with the band? Was it hard, or did you fall into the roles easily?
It was... we tried to avoid doing that, in fact, because we didn't want to go back to the old selves, so to speak. We knew there were things that we wanted to better, basically, you know. But it was strange.
And do you think it worked? Because I don't know if you're a fan of
it. It does work.
My favourite rock group, Kiss, when they reformed, their album was very, very poor. Did it work for you? Did you think, yeah, actually, we've made something worthy of a statement here?
Yeah, well, you shouldn't really be asking me.
I'm not about Kiss.
We're doing this because it is working and it is looking interesting.
You recorded some solo albums, didn't you? But they were in Norwegian.
No, one in English.
One in English.
Yeah.
Why was that? Was that just for your audience back home? Or?
My natural focus is kind of international, so to do a Norwegian-speaking album is more like a small project, so to speak.
So more of a side project. Yeah. Would you ever do any Norwegian songs in an Aha album?
No.
No, you will never go. No, fair enough.
Don't think so.
You should have a go. It's a nice sounding language, isn't it? What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
I was talking on the phone earlier and I was like, oh. No, don't understand the word.
All the girls in the office are like, oh, Morten's coming in. And some of the fellas as well. It's got to be said. It's a good thing. You've been playing some massive gigs, haven't you? You've been doing some massive shows recently. Whereabouts have you been playing?
Well, it's a bit of both. We did a big show in Norway to start off with. Testing to see if it worked, because we played at the National Football Stadium, which has never been used for concerts before. So it was kind of an experiment to see if Norway or Oslo wanted a thing like that. Yeah. Because it's a big place for a small town. Yeah. And you know, it takes about it holds roughly 24,000 people.
Wowzers, that's massive, man.
For Norway, it's big. Yeah. So and no one knew whether there was a climate for it. But it worked really well, so...
You've done things. Now, I'm going to come and see you in October at Wembley, so I'm hoping you'll be doing all the hits, Take On Me, and Sun is shining on the TV and all that stuff. But you've had something to do with Eurovision recently, haven't you, in the last few years? What was that all about? Did you host a Eurovision Song Contest?
Yeah. I hosted one. Yeah. Well, you've got it there.
Wow.
Yeah, you are. Look at you. That's you in your handsome mode there.
Yeah.
And what was that like? Was that something you considered doing? Or
it was the last thing I would consider doing.
Really?
And the reason for doing it was because I actually hated the idea, and I thought that this is interesting.
It's going to be
just put yourself through it and see what comes out.
Yeah. Plus, also the fact that the producer that asked me to do it is a guy that I have a lot of respect for, and I thought, well, maybe I should try and It was fun, actually.
It was fun. Emma, very quickly, because I'm going to move on. Are you a big Aha fan?
I've got 12 inches in posters.
Hey! So is Morten. From what I hear, let's not say another thing about that before I get the sack again. Still to come.